I want to ask you about the attacks on commercial vessels over the weekend. The Houthis have threatened to attack any commercial ship in that region that has ties to Israel. You mentioned the fact that these ships had ties to 14 different countries. Did all of these ships have ties to Israel?
I can't answer that definitively, but we don't think so. We do not believe that all three of the ships had ties to Israel, and it goes to show you the level of recklessness that the Houthis are operating on. Any ship they shoot at, whether it's Israeli-owned or has some connection in the past to Israel, that doesn't make it any more of a justifiable target under international law than if the ship didn't have ties to Israel. But some of these ships, we believe, may not have, although I don't want to give you a definitive answer on that because we have to continue to run that to ground. In addition to that, the position of the United States, consistent with the position of the UN Security Council and consistent with the position of maritime nations across the world, is that attacks on commercial shipping in international waters are totally unacceptable and have to stop. And what we are doing now is engaging in intensive consultations with partners and allies to determine the appropriate next steps. The last point I should make is just to underscore something I said in my opening statement. We are talking about the Houthis here. They're the ones with their finger on the trigger. But that gun, the weapons here, are being supplied by Iran. And Iran, we believe, is the ultimate party responsible for this.
And when you talk about next steps with partners, is one possibility setting up some kind of escort service? You talked about the USS Carney that responded. Is there a possibility that the U.S. would partner with other militaries in the region to escort these ships as they go through this sensitive region?
We have maritime task forces elsewhere to deal with threats to shipping. It's true in the Gulf. It's true off the coast of Somalia with respect to piracy. And we are in talks with other countries about maritime task force of sorts involving the ships from partner nations alongside the United States in ensuring safe passage of ships in the Red Sea. Those talks are ongoing as we speak. I don't have anything formal to announce, but that would be a natural part of a comprehensive response to what we are seeing here. Yeah.
Thank you. Continuing on that, you said these attacks were fully enabled by Iran. Can you talk about what are the consequences or what the consequences will be for Iran?
As I said, we have seen this unfold over the course of the day yesterday. We are taking this time to consult with allies and partners because we believe this is not just an issue for the United States. These ships were not U.S. commercial ships. They were from a variety of nations. This is an issue for the entire world, for every country that relies upon maritime commerce to sustain their economy. And by the way, that is every country. And that's why you saw the statement come out of the UN Security Council at the end of last week. So we will take the time to do the appropriate consultation, build a response that involves as much buy-in from as many countries as possible, and then we'll have more to report once we've done those consultations. Yeah.